Hi, and welcome back to Hacker101. In this session, we're going to be talking about password storage. Most applications get this wrong, often in subtle ways, but you should be able to recognize and mitigate these issues. Use BCrypt. That's it. When you want to store passwords securely on the server, use BCrypt. It's extremely resilient, and it solves all the normal problems with password storage. And we can end the video here. Okay, it's not quite that simple. BCrypt does solve the problem of password storage for the vast majority of cases, but it's not always practical to use for whatever reason. So let's talk about the problems we're actually trying to solve. Our goals are that it's impervious to rainbow tables so that work can't be done ahead of time to speed up cracking passwords. It should be computationally expensive to make brute forcing difficult. And the hashes should be per user unique, so that two accounts with the same password won't be compromised at the same time, if one of them is. People often talk about MD5 being broken. What that means is that there are theoretical attacks that can weaken it, but these are completely and utterly irrelevant for password storage. What matters is that MD5, the SHA family, and related hashes are just really fast. That's great if you're using it to make sure that files haven't been tampered with or corrupted in transit, but it means that brute forcing passwords hashed with these algorithms is also really fast. Now, if MD5 and friends aren't okay, what can we use? Well, the PBK DF1 and 2 constructions perform thousands of rounds of these hashes to build up a final hash. This means that by customizing the number of rounds, you can slow them down arbitrarily. For instance, you could tweak it so that the password verification takes 100 milliseconds on average on your server. The more rounds, the longer it takes. We should also talk about salting. This is the process of adding a random value to the beginning and/or end of a password to make rainbow tables useless. When you do this, though, it's important to use a different salt for every single hash. This will achieve our goal of user hashes being unique, even if they're using the same exact password. And just a note, many people treat salts as secret values, but this is silly. The goal of a salt is to prevent hashes from repeating and to break rainbow tables. Making them one more secret value does nothing to help with these goals. The reason I push for BCrypt so heavily is simple. It solves all of these out of the box, greatly diminishing the chances of you getting it wrong. And scrypt is a similar algorithm in some ways, but it's slightly less battle tested. That said, it's designed to not only be computationally expensive, like BCrypt, but also to use lots of RAM, making it difficult to parallelize. If for whatever reason, neither BCrypt nor scrypt are options, because of legacy compatibility, client requirements, whatever, I recommend this. Use SHA-256 with PBK DF2 using per user salts, generated when passwords are set, and at least 10,000 rounds. This will be safe for years to come, and you can always bump up the round counts in the future. As always, thanks for watching, and happy breaking.